Hey guys, it's Alexia. So today I decided, as requested by a few people from live streams, and I've been told it quite a few times, I get the question, how do you make your renders? So this may become a surprise to some of you guys. I don't use Blender to make my renders. I find it to be a little complicated. So majority of my thumbnails are all pretty much made with using Photoshop and Roblox Studio. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a video of how I make my thumbnails. Okay, so pretty much I'm going to show you guys how to make the renders without using Blender, all just using Roblox Studio. Let's get into it. Okay, so as you can tell, we are now in Roblox Studio. I do not recommend doing anything from the village to the glass bearded. Don't do any of those. I recommend you can either do the flat terrain or the base plate. I personally am going to go with the base plate. So we are just going to go on base plate and put ourselves in. Okay, so now we're in. So you're going to need a few plugins that I highly recommend. I recommend you get Already Pro's plugin where you can just load a character. So if I just type in my username, let's go ahead and type in Alexia, spawn R15, which is way easier. Here I am, quick and easy, really simple. I also highly recommend that you get the Moon Animation Suite. So yeah, really simple, easy. Here I am, I can move myself, I can edit anything that I want to. So if there was anything that I wanted to edit, like my face for example, which let's go with the super happy face. Let's just look that up in the toolbox right here. So if you guys want anything, just look it up here. So I obviously am going to click this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so I can see the stuff featured in this item. I'm going to go to decal. I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to eliminate that. Go to my face again and add that, and there we go. Now I am wearing the super happy face. Okay, so I also recommend that you get the Moon Animation Suite, because if I were to go to, for example, my left lower hand and I wanted to go to rotate, as you can tell, it's easy, but it's not the easiest. Let me make your life a whole lot easier with this one plugin. Okay, so I will put down below in the description all of these plugins that I'm telling you guys about. So this plugin is the Moon Animation Suite. With the Moon Animation Suite, it comes with the Moon Animator, the Weld Edit, and the Character Inserter. You can very easily insert your character with this. I personally don't. I find the Already Pro one easier. I mean, it's not easier. I just personally like the Already Pro one. So we're going to go to Weld Edit. So if I wanted to make it look like I'm smiling, if I click this one right here, like we're just going to rotate myself to make it look like I'm like giggling or something, which you guys probably see in quite a few of my thumbnails. So now so you can also go to position where I can move the whole arm and everything. I really don't need to do that right now, so we aren't going to do that for this part. So now I'm going to grab on the arm part, and I'm going to make it close to my face. So now it looks like I am smiling and giggling. So it's pretty easy. Moon Animation Suite has changed my thumbnail game forever. If I could give Moon Animation Suite a hug, I would. It is so helpful, and without it, my thumbnails would not be the way that they are. So there we go. And you can also, with this, you can move your head. It moves everything on your head. We're going to tilt the head, why not? And we can also move, for example, we can move the whole body. So we can do it at tilt. We can move just her torso at a tilt, so that's fun. I can move like the legs or something. I don't really need to do that for this one. But yeah, you can move the legs 100%, and it's super simple, so easy. Like I said, Moon Animation Suite, you have changed Alexia's life. Okay, so if you decide that you want to use this render, and you put it into, like, for example, Photoshop to make your thumbnail, or whatever you use to make your thumbnail, and you're trying to eliminate the background, you're like, how am I supposed to do this? these cubes are so annoying. So here's what I do. Look up green screen in the toolbox, and easy, just as easy like this, the whole world turns into a green screen, and I just take this right here included. I do both of them. I do the sky and this, and I have my character on a green screen now, and it is 10 times easier to now take a picture. If you have whatever you use to screenshot on your computer, I use the snipping tool on my Windows computer. I just put it at the angle that I want to, I snip it, and then I can, with Photoshop, obviously I use the magic wand, and the whole background erases, so it's really easy. And you can also eliminate your name, delete, and there you go. So if you want to know how to make the lighting look better, so Blender is definitely really good at making your lighting look better, but obviously, like I said, this is a no Blender kind of video, and I don't use Blender. So I just look up lights or lighting. It's really easy. Sometimes you can find really cool studio lights, so let's look up studio lights. I have like ring lights in my renders. I make sure to save like a whole thing just for renders. So I use this studio light right here in mine, and you can move it to whatever you want. So as you can tell, it made her brighter, better quality. So like, look how good that looks. It's so much easier than using Blender. Blender definitely could probably give you a better quality, but you know what? If we want to be simple and try to make your life easier, use Roblox Studio. It is 100% possible to get a good thumbnail out of it. Okay, so now let's go into play mode. Let's look at what the character looks like in play mode. Let's load in. Okay, we are in. Okay, so here I am. So obviously you don't need to go to into play mode for anything. So obviously the like stuff isn't gonna save, and that's okay because like I said, you don't need to be in play mode. Okay, and if you want to change the hair or anything like that, I recommend you get the load catalog item. So let's find a hair on the catalog. Okay, so I just found my item, my hair that I'm going to use. So you just take the code, and I'm going to press insert, and there it is. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm actually going to delete my headband and my hair, because I don't really need that anymore, obviously. And I'm going to move this hair onto my head. I recommend that if you want to change your hair, you do it before you move your face and head and all of your body and everything like that, because otherwise you are making it 10 times more complicated than it needs to be, and like I said, it's supposed to be an easy way to do it. So you just have to line it up to the head. Obviously, I wish there was a better way to do it. Let me know if you found out a better way to do it, but this is the easiest way I have found so far. Okay, so I think that's good enough. That's pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is, obviously when I go to rotate my head, you might be thinking, oh, you know what, this is good, we're going to click on the head, and we're going to move no, because the hair is not attached. I'm going to show you how to attach the hair. Okay, so you're going to want to go to the drop down for your asset, take the shimmering brown, whatever hair you have, put it into your character, and now watch what happens when I try to move the head. Everything is attached, and it was as easy as that. You can take any hair, it doesn't matter. You can take hats, you can take accessories, like as you guys might have seen in my Frozen video, we had Ella holding some toys. In my Bloxy's live stream, I was holding a Bloxy board. So it's super easy to do any of that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below, like I said, if you want me to make a video on how I make my thumbnails. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!